EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich with your outlook for August 14th, 2024. It is Wednesday, middle of the work week. Welcome to Wild Weather Wednesday, brought to you by Pure Sight and Sound. This subwoofer from Pure Sight and Sound made excellent music, but too heavy for Og to carry. And with that inspiration, our favorite caveman Og invented the wheel because he had to move his subwoofer to paint some antelopes behind it. Og knew that the best man caves and the best woman caves are from Pure Sight and Sound. He knew that they design, install, calibrate, and show homeowners how to use everything easy peasy. Be like Og and call Ed at 570-992-2992. That phone number is above me here in the video. Or visit them on the web at puresightandsound.com when you are building your cave. They are Pure Sight and Sound Incorporated, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. That must be the first time I had to change my voice intentionally at the customer's request. But here we are. It's 2024. So anyway, here we are with Wednesday. Another mostly sunny day today. There is an opportunity for in our far northeastern part of Pennsylvania to see a late day shower here, and this is just going to be in a few spots. Not much else. Just a passing shower here across the far eastern parts of northeast PA shown on the NAM high-res future simulated radar. That would be late afternoon, early evening, but otherwise we are mostly sunny today and mostly sunny again here on Thursday. Temperatures are going to be a little warmer today. As you see above me, 80 to 87 is the temperature spread today. 84 to 89. We're going to tighten that up a little bit here when we get to Thursday. So these are kind of near average temperature for this time of year. So the last couple of days we've been very delightful, but it's technically slightly below average what we were dealing with for the past couple of days in the wake of the Debbie remnants that we had on Friday. Saturday, Sunday started going back down to slightly below average temperatures, and that continued on Monday and Tuesday. Today we're back to near average, and the same thing will be holding for Thursday and Friday this week. Now, Friday we will have an increase in clouds, starting off partly cloudy, and then late in the afternoon you have some increasing clouds. I don't think this quite gets here in time with this next system coming in, and this is that low pressure driving it. There will be a warm front initially with this, and out ahead of it there's going to be some showers that will come in overnight on Friday night. So we'll have an increase in clouds late in the day, maybe the evening in far eastern areas, but then this will eventually bring some showers here in the overnight, and then we have scattered showers and thunderstorms expected here on Saturday. Okay, and this will be afternoon and evening on Saturday. This is not going to be an all-day washout on Saturday. It doesn't look like right now, but there is the opportunity for scattered thunderstorms, at least in the interior locations, as we get to Saturday. And then when by interior I mean generally Pennsylvania locations and maybe far northwestern New Jersey. Further southeast, you might be you might not have that much to deal with here. When we get the NAM high-res future simulated radar in range for the next couple of successive videos, we'll have a better idea of what we're dealing with in terms of timing and coverage of any storms here on Saturday. But it does look like during the evening and overnight this moves through, and then you have a renewed threat, and probably a better threat of the 2 days on Sunday with scattered showers and thunderstorms. This looks to be a little bit more numerous. The reason why it's delayed here is it's down here. It's hard to see, but this is Hurricane Ernesto, or will be Hurricane Ernesto. And it is going to be basically slowing up the flow here as this moves off to the north. It is going to make a turn to the north, and we know that because the National Hurricane Center is also showing that. So right now, the 11 o'clock advisory still has this as a tropical storm. It is expected by the time we get to Wednesday morning, and maybe by the time some of you are watching this video, it's already a hurricane at that point. Just northeast of Puerto Rico. Once it clears the island, this is early in the morning on Wednesday, and we're expecting it to be a hurricane, or they are expecting it to be a hurricane at that point. It is then going to curve toward Bermuda, and you see it might even cross over the island of Bermuda entirely, and then just head off to the north from that point. So that's the cone by the time we get to Sunday. But you see where it is over the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, it's up here. So that trough is coming in here at the same time. It's actually going to be slowed because it's almost like kind of a dumb correlation here, but just to give you an idea, when you have two magnets that are of the same, they're instead of being opposites where they attract, likes repel, right? It's almost the same thing. So you have a low pressure center that's sitting somewhere up here and another one diving in. They kind of repel each other. Since this is going to be the stronger entity of these two features, this is going to slow up the upper level trough that's coming in and kind of put a roadblock in it so it can't get out of here. And that's basically what we're dealing with. Nothing direct or indirect from Ernesto this weekend for local interest. Not even probably rip currents. It's too far offshore to even give you some rip current threats there. But there is the opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms that aren't really going to make it through very far. This thing doesn't really move very far east, and it probably lingers into Monday. Here's Sunday. Here's Monday. Still kind of hanging around there, and it's not really able to escape because Ernesto is slowing this thing up. And you can see this a little bit better here at the upper level analysis as we go to on the European ensemble from this evening. There's Ernesto down here to the southeast. This is, I'll just put a big E here, right? That's Ernesto. Here's our upper level trough coming into the region, and as this moves off in this direction like this, it produces a roadblock that just allows this thing just to crawl eastward. Because this is in its way. Okay, so that's basically what's going on here, and it's one of those things that are happening. And you can see that as this lifts off to the north, again, this is here. This is not moving. This is Sunday afternoon. It really hasn't moved a whole lot. And then we get to Monday, and it's still kind of sitting there. So I think we have a multi-day event of the threat of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Right now, Saturday doesn't look as bad as Sunday does. That's probably your core day. And then Monday doesn't look as bad as Sunday did. Okay, so the centering on Sunday here for the worst conditions, and that is what the GFS is showing too, as Ernesto is offshore here. Here's the isolated to scattered stuff here on Saturday. Here is Sunday, a little bit more numerous in coverage, and then Monday you still have some lingering effects here on the GFS as well. So actually, as it's going into Tuesday, there's some question of whether or not Tuesday is going to be involved. European model does not think it's going to be really too involved, except for maybe our southeastern areas as the thing starts to move out. That's all going to be predicated on how quickly Ernesto gets out of the picture. So we'll continue to follow that in the week ahead. We do have our local forecasts. Have Tuesday just an isolated chance for thunderstorms right now, and mainly in our southeastern areas, kind of following European guidance. But as we've seen over the past couple of days, this has been evolving. I just don't think that if you're going to have anything to do this weekend, Saturday is the worst of the 2 days. Or excuse me, Saturday is the better of the 2 days of the weekend. Sunday is going to be the worst day. But that can move around a little bit too once we get the NAM in range and see what it's doing. Right now it's out of range. We'll have the update for the first time with the short range guidance in Thursday's video forecast. So for now, just plan on there being scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe even Tuesday, depending on how quickly it gets out of here. And this will all be all with this upper level trough that I was talking about moving in. That's going to settle into the region. Eventually, this thing's going to cut off. Come off the flow and just kind of linger over the southeastern United States and then just disappear. So we do have this affecting us in that time frame that I just gave. But, it's all going to come down to where Ernesto is and how strong it is and that kind of thing that will hold up this upper level trough coming into our region and keeping it around for several days. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for August 14th, 2024. Have a great Wednesday.